My name is Marcus Farnsworth. I am the Artistic Director of the Manchester Song Festival. The Manchester Song Festival is an exploration of some of the most amazing music that we have in the classical canon, art song, and making the most of this fantastic venue that I'm sitting in now, the Stoller Hall.
A very good evening to you all. I hope I speak for the both. I'm sure I speak for both of us when I say what a privilege it is and a pleasure to perform here for us the first time. First time in Stoller Hall. Very good to make its acquaintance, very good to make your acquaintance. Wonderful, incidentally, to see so many young people, so many students in the concert hall. It's my experience, generally speaking, when I'm performing sometimes in concert halls that are absolutely adjacent to music conservatoires and music colleges, that you don't see anyone under 35, and that's being generous. So I'm very pleased to see you in. This is clearly a programme built around the idea of journey, songs of travel. And in fact, it's a little bit of a cheat, because essentially we're performing the same poem to you over and over again, in slightly different languages, maybe slightly different ways of saying it, but it's the same sort of idea. For those of you who end up having careers as musicians, you might very quickly come to appreciate what it is to be on the road a great deal. And many of these poems, particularly the ones by Ida Gurney coming up now, have a lot to do with the idea of homesickness. That first Schubert song I was singing about, we were performing, was about someone who comes from mountainous country to find himself in a far distant land where nobody speaks his language. Well, I can certainly relate to that. And I don't know, maybe Sir David's Day, maybe there's some Welsh people in today who find themselves here in this great city, but are missing the shapes of Snowdonia around them. So this is very much that theme which we get in German and English time and time again. I would recommend to you two particular words to grab hold of in German. One is Sehnsucht, this idea of longing. It's a desire, a longing. It's one of those words that my German friends tell me that there is no proper English equivalent. There's a Welsh equivalent, but there's no proper English equivalent. So we'll do with longing, Sehnsucht. And the other one I would recommend to you is Heimat, the idea of home. Again, the Germans tell me with tears in their eyes that this word doesn't translate so immediately into English. But Heimat and Heimweh, the idea of homesickness for the place of your birth, is, again, and I recommend those of you who are going to have careers out and about the globe, it's something that you will encounter. So we have a small group of Gurney songs. Blink and you'll miss one or two of them. And then a group of John Ireland songs, at which point Chris and I will leave the stage very briefly just to go and consult the sat-nav, make sure we're in the right sort of area, and then we'll come back on and we'll sing, we'll perform, maybe we'll sing, I don't know, we'll do the Mahler, and then we'll leave you for the interval, and then come back and see how many of you are still here.